If you struggle with emotional eating, it's likely that you have learned somewhere, somehow, that it's not okay to feel your feelings. And so emotional eating is an attempt to stuff down our feelings. It's sometimes even an attempt to control our feelings. However, it doesn't make them go away if we stuff them down. And it only drives us to find ways to try to self-medicate and avoid what's going on. And I remember when I first stopped using food to medicate, when I stopped emotionally eating, a lot of fear came up. And the fear was what was really driving the emotional eating. So in order to put an end to emotional eating, I had to start to allow the fear to move through me rather than to suppress it. So in this video, I'm going to offer a tapping sequence that's going to help you to address the fear that's coming up for you, whether it is the fear of living life on life's terms, once you've given up an addictive behavior, or maybe there's even a fear of giving it up. How will I soothe myself? How will I feel better about myself? Fear is an emotion that often gets triggered by our thoughts, our beliefs. If we think that the world is a scary place, then we step into the world feeling a lot of fear. Sometimes we've been brought up in an environment where it didn't feel safe to even be ourselves, and so there comes a lot of fear. So if you are feeling troubled by fear, whether you struggle with emotional eating or not, this video is going to help you to acknowledge and release the fear. If you're new to tapping, there'll be a video in the link below that will tell you more about it. For today's purposes, I encourage you to take responsibility for your own health and well-being and follow along with me. If you're feeling fear right now in your body, acknowledge it. If you are not feeling fear right now, but you know that there are times in your life when you are feeling fear, then you can tune into that. We want to acknowledge the feelings so that we can give voice to them and release them. The whole objective of Meridian Tapping is to get the energy flowing, and our emotions and our feelings are energy. When we try to stuff them down, we end up turning to addictive behaviors or emotional eating to avoid the feelings. So we want to acknowledge, accept, and allow our feelings to move through us. So take a moment to tune in and notice if there's fear for you right now, or maybe you have a circumstance in your life that brings up fear. You can tune into that too. You can measure it on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most. How much fear are you feeling when you think about this circumstance? And then let's begin. So we'll start with the setup statement where you're tapping on the side of the hand and acknowledging the problem with a statement of acceptance. And to make this most effective for you, you can replace some of the words that I'm offering with words that are more resonant with what is true for you. Even though I have this fear, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I have this fear, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling fear in my body, when I think about this circumstance, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And again, tune in to either the sensation of the fear in your body or the circumstance in your life that brings up a lot of fear. The more you can allow it to move through you, the freer you will be of it. Tapping the top of the head, take a deep breath in and let it go. All of this fear, when I think about this circumstance, I choose to accept myself with love and compassion. Even though I'm feeling a lot of fear in my body, in my mind, when I think about this circumstance, today I'm choosing to acknowledge it and let it go. All of this fear in my body and in my mind, it's safe to let it go. All of this fear that's coming up for me now, that drives me to run away from it, today I'm choosing to acknowledge it, accept it, and allow it to move through me. All of this fear, it's safe to let it go. All of this fear that's coming up for me, today I choose to let it go. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And then bringing your awareness to the circumstance that comes up for you, that triggers fear in you. Even though I feel fear, I accept myself with love and compassion. All of this fear, when I think about this circumstance, and allow yourself to feel it, and then acknowledge it, and let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's time to let it go. Ease and flow, release and let go. All of this fear, I choose to let it go. Ease and flow, release and let go. Bringing your awareness to the situation or circumstance that triggers fear. Notice how it feels and allow it to move through you. All of this fear, release and let go. It's time to let it go. I choose to let it go. All of this fear that's coming up for me, right here and now, I'm letting it go. I'm so grateful and appreciative that I'm taking time today to release the fear that's in my body and my mind when I think about this circumstance. Or maybe there's just some fear that comes up for just no reason. Maybe my brain has been in a pattern of fear. Today I choose to acknowledge it and allow it to move through me and let it go. I'm so grateful and appreciative to let go of this fear. And I accept myself with love and compassion, letting go of the fear, letting go of the fear. Today I choose to courageously step into my life, trusting that I'm safe and that I can take care of myself, and that I could reach out for help if I need support. And that all is well in my world. Remembering that everything is always working out for my highest good. And as I release the fear, I can allow love to guide me. Stepping out in faith, with courage, acknowledging the fear, reaching for help and support, taking my own hand and walking through the fear. trusting that everything is always working out for my highest good. I can release all the fears of the past. Today I choose to take good care of myself. Letting go of fear so it no longer controls me. Stepping into faith with courage and confidence. That as I do so, the universe will support me. I allow love to surround me. I trust that everything is always working out for my highest good. And I can release the fear and allow myself to feel safe. I'm so grateful and appreciative that I'm taking the time today to let go of fear that no longer serves me, to take good care of myself, to create safety for myself in a more productive way, to have compassion for myself, especially when I'm afraid, to forgive myself and anyone else that contributed to this fear. Today I choose to have faith that everything is always working out for my highest good and that life supports me. And I can take good care of myself, letting go of the fear and anything else that keeps me from living my best life. Then bring your hands to your heart. Take another deep breath in and let it go. And notice how you're feeling now in your body. Go back to that score, 1 to 10, and notice if it's shifted at all for you. Has the number come down? Maybe this tapping stirred up other fears. You can go back and keep tapping. The more you tap and breathe, release and allow, the more you will be free of the fear. When you're free of the fear, the need to stuff it down with food or with substances goes away. Emotional eating is the symptom. The cause are deeper drivers. As you address the deeper drivers, the symptom goes away. So I hope that this is helpful for you. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. If you know someone who is struggling with fear, go ahead and pass this on and help them. Until next time, keep on taking good care of yourself. Bye now.